Rinkus with this edition of the Western Pennsylvania Outdoor Guide. On today's show, the emphasis is on big, and the bigger, the better. We'll start in Ellwood City by introducing you to a lifelong fishing enthusiast that makes some of the biggest fishing lures you'll ever see. We'll then move on to Erie, where it's not so much the size of the bait, but rather the size of the fish that has everyone so excited. And finally, we'll conclude with a story from Gibsonia, where we look at size from a totally different perspective by offering some big thrills that promise to keep you on the edge of your seat. So stay tuned for a really big show as the Western Pennsylvania Outdoor Guide continues in just a moment.
If you like to watch outdoor shows, then check out the Western Pennsylvania Outdoor Guide every Saturday morning at 9 a.m. right here on WBGN television. We spotlight seasonal outdoor activities in our own backyard, from turtle hunting to fishing to preparing wild game recipes and much more. Tune in and find out why this award-winning series has so much to offer. That's the Western Pennsylvania Outdoor Guide, Saturdays at 9 a.m. right here on WBGN television.
You're a duck hunter, and duck hunters know you have to go to the ducks. An express boat can get you there, whether it's down the river, across the lake, or through the timber. With its durable, all-welded aluminum hull and plenty of room for your decoys, guns, and other gear, you can depend on your express boat to take you to the ducks.
When it comes to home repairs and remodeling, how do you find the right person to do the job? The professionals at Shire General Contracting know the best advertisement is a satisfied customer.
I've been satisfied with his work, and I feel his prices are fair.
Call Tom Shire at 412-673-0926 for all your home repair and improvement needs. Specializing in roofing, siding, soffit, windows, concrete, retaining walls, porches and decks, interior and exterior painting. At Tony Romano's Affordable Karate and Weight Training Center, you can learn to be your best. Offering children and adult classes, group or private lessons from former heavyweight champion, 5th degree black belt master Tony Romano. Plus a complete weight training facility located at 1080 3rd Street in North Versailles, just off US Route 30. Call 412-829-1609 for our introductory special.
Learn to be your best. For every fishing enthusiast with a story to tell, there's a twist in the plot line that covers the topic of the one that got away. Now, you all know the one I'm talking about. It's that fish that gets bigger and bigger and bigger each time the story is told. Well, if you would like to catch that big fish the next time around, instead of just talking about it, you want to pay attention to this month's segment of Pete's Corner, as Pete Maltese welcomes to the show Master Craftsman Ed LATIANO. He's a man who can make the big fishing lures that actually catch those big fish.
Hi, I'm Peter Maltese, and today we are in Ellwood City. We are at Ed LATIANO's workshop. Ed LATIANO is a master at making wooden plugs. We are going to show you how he starts from a telephone pole like so and winds up with a work of art like so. And we will show you how he does this. Ed, you want to start in?
Yes.
What happens after you start from the pole? What do you do with the pole from this point?
Send it to the sawmill and get it cut into slabs.
Where do you get this from?
Oh, telephone poles that are wrecked or abandoned or something like that. They're all about 50 or 60, 70 years old. Most of these poles.
These poles?
Oh, sure.
So in the area, if a car hits a pole, they call you. Is that right?
They take it to the city dump, and I go to the city dump and get it.
Oh, and then from there,
They cut it into slabs, and from slabs you cut it into smaller pieces and in the size that we used to work.
Why do you use this? I mean...
Well, cedar, it's old cedar. It withstand water. Oh. It's strong. Water will not deteriorate cedar whatsoever.
Is that, and it paints and everything without any problems?
Well, when it's dry, the paint will stick to it real good. It's very buoyant, so when it's buoyant, it'll give you good action too.
All the old plugs are made out of cedar?
All the old plugs used to be made out of cedar, yeah, all the old wooden plugs.
And that's what you do. You reproduce all the old plugs. So if I want an old plug, I come to you.
All the old plugs that
All right.
aren't produced anymore, I make them.
All right, so show me how you go about making them.
Well, put them, get them cut up into slabs of wood.
Okay.
The size, a little bigger than the size you're going to make. Put it in your lathe and start turning.
This machine is called a duplicator. What Ed is doing is he has the cutter on the bottom here, and the guide is on top, so he can make every plug identical to the one before just by using this guide and a pattern system. And all he does from those blocks of wood that he showed us, he can just come and take that and cut every one exactly the same. And from this point, how long does it take to do that, Ed?
Well, it takes about 2 or 3 minutes. Now I'll show you the finished product.
Yes. Okay.
This is a
This is called a basser.
basser. This
Okay. And
this one here is a darter.
this one.
Darter. D-A-R-T-E-R. Darter.
This one's a daughter.
This one here is a basserino.
This one's.
See the basserino?
Yeah. This one's these are all surface plugs.
Well, they'll surface, yeah, they'll stay, but some of them will dive when you bring them in. This
And-
won't, but that will.
And I know what this one is.
Well, yeah.
This one is the Tango
Tango
Minnow.
Minnow,
That's right. Named after the tango dance.
Oh, that's right. That's exactly right. That's when it was discovered. It was invented about 1905.
And they don't make these anymore.
No, they quit making them years and years and years
So
ago.
if anybody wants a Tango Minnow, they have to come and see
Well,
you.
either me or somebody else that makes them too.
No, I don't think I know anybody.
I don't know of anybody right
who
here.
makes
See,
these things.
So what's
like
nice
this.
about this is so easy to make. See, you turn it like this,
And,
take this off.
and again, the duplicator is what does all this.
That's right.
And he can make one identical to the other.
Right. And here's the most popular of all: is the vamp, the old vamp.
What's this called?
The vamp.
The vamp.
V-A-M-P. That is probably, I've sold more vamps than I have any other plug.
Is that right?
Because I hadn't quit making them for a good while.
After you get them all cut down and sanded and nicely done in the shape you want, what do you do with them next?
Then I lay them out and drill the holes first.
Okay.
After that, then I start painting them.
You start painting them. You drill the holes first.
Right. I lay it out first, then drill the holes.
Okay.
Lay it out with a...
Each one has its own set of holes that you...
Oh, yeah, oh, sure. Each plug is probably different in some way or another. And then we start undercoating them.
Okay,
And
you...
I undercoat them by dipping them in the paint.
Okay. All right.
Then after that, after the paint is all done, then we paint this with an airbrush. That's the finished paint
These
job.
are some of the finished
Yeah,
ones.
that's the finished paint job. This is
right.
what they call a frog color.
That's a frog color. And this is what you're saying about the
After the
red
coating was
spots in front
right. This is red head,
and the eyes
eyes.
that you put on.
Yeah. See, the background is with the airbrush, and the yellow is with the head of the nail, and the black is with the small part, the shaft of the nail.
Seems like it takes a lot of time to do that, Ed. It takes a lot of time
yeah,
and patience.
As you go along, it's all freehand painting too. I don't use no pattern.
I see every plug you do, you have your name on it.
But yeah, I put my name on all my plugs anymore.
Because
Of course,
eventually
all my plugs are stamped with my initial on it. All my plugs, before you paint them, so you don't see it most of the time. But my initial's on there someplace.
well, I see it on the lip also, and the name of
Yeah,
the plug.
I put them on the lips on the bigger
Eventually,
lips.
these will be collector's items, Ed.
Well, I don't know about that.
There's no question in my mind, these will be all collector's items. And I'm going to make
That
sure I
you
get
can
one.
only guess.
You know, I seen those cases that you have over there. What do you use the cases for? What do you use them anymore at all?
No, I don't use them anymore. Just display cases, all they are.
And that's every plug that you make is in that
No,
case?
no, not every plug. No, it's only about 1/3.
Is that right?
1/4.
Well, about how many different plugs do you make?
I've never counted how many different ones, but a lot more that's in that case. And
A couple hundred.
There's over 100 in that case.
Well, that's pretty darn good.
You know.
Fisherman, what advice would you give a young fisherman?
Keep your hook sharp and keep your plug in the water. That's all you need to do to catch fish. I don't care what plug it is. You always fish with your favorite plug, and you'll catch fish on your favorite plug. I don't care what it is.
Is that right? The knowledge that I've learned here with you will probably stay with me forever because I've learned a lot, I've seen a lot, and I don't think I've ever seen anybody to do this as much as I enjoyed being with and I am with you.
Oh, that's
Ed,
wonderful.
thanks a lot
Thank
for
you, Pete.
even bringing us into your home.
Anytime, anytime.
While Ed is more than willing to match the size and the color of his fishing lures to fit the individual taste of his clients, when we return, we'll take a look at a totally different type of artificial bait that relies on a more scientific approach. So stay with us as the Western Pennsylvania Outdoor Guide comes back to go fly fishing in Erie in just a moment.
The Turtle Tube Sea Anchor is the only self-collapsing, self-contained sea anchor that is guaranteed not to dry rot or mildew, even when stored wet. All safety-conscious boaters know the benefits of a sea anchor, so check out the Turtle Tube Sea Anchor today. For more information, write to the Turtle Tube Sea Anchor Company at P.O. Box 125, Turtle Creek, Pennsylvania 15145, or call 412-734-1758.
In business, image is important. First impressions do make a difference. If your business has a cleaning problem, look to the professionals at Ingram's Cleaning Service. Since 1979, Ingram's Cleaning Service offers customized, consistent quality cleaning services for all types of businesses. Our business is to maintain the image of your business. We offer periodical cleaning schedules, professional workers and supervisors, and of course, follow-up inspections. In business, customer service is important. Ingram's Cleaning Service can be a silent partner in maintaining your image as a high-quality company. For more information, call area code 412-751-7469.
We make it our business to help our customers maintain a positive, professional image. If you have a cleaning problem, we are the solution.
If excitement is what floats your boat, then check out the 2001 Lund models at Bob Warren Boat Sales. You'll make a splash with your friends and family with a new Lund boat from Bob Warren Boat Sales. We service most major boats, motors, and trailers. For boat show pricing on Lunds year-round, come to Bob Warren Boat Sales, Route 38 Butler. Call 724-285-5503. Simply the best.
On this month's segment of On the Water with Fred, Ken Wenzel of Trout Unlimited joins Fred Wehagen at Elk Creek in Erie, where the fish are still quite big, but this time so too is the challenge. For in fly fishing, it is a more scientific approach that enables the fisherman to match the artificial fly he'll use as bait with the real fly that hatches naturally during the particular time of the year he is fishing. It is tricky, but then again, that's what makes it a challenge.
Hi, I'm Fred Wehagen. We'll be on the water today on Elk Creek in Erie County. We'll be fishing along with Ken Wenzel.
Fred?
Ken, how you doing?
Pretty good.
Creek looks like it's in pretty nice shape today.
Yeah, there's a good flow coming down today.
Good many guys fishing here.
Yeah, this section gets hit pretty hard. Obviously there's a lot of fish here. That's why.
Sure.
So
anytime you find fishermen, there's got to be fish here.
Yep. So
I think, what will we be using today, Ken?
well, we're going to be fly fishing. We're going to try this fly that I have. It's called a sucker spawn. It's a fly that we come across a couple years ago. It's real good. It works real well with these steelhead. It's something that we just come up with, and it's the most consistent fly that we've had. It's just made out of Angora yarn. It's tied on a 14 hook. We're going to use it with real light tippet, like 2-pound test tippet.
Okay. Is this your own creation, Ken?
No, it's a fly that a guy turned me on to probably 7-8 years ago. I come across it. The guy told me about it for regular trout fishing, and we come up and tried it for steelheads one day, and we haven't been able to find a fly that works better yet.
You got a split shot on, Ken?
Yeah, you want to use
A BB. A BB.
probably 2 BBs for this. It's pretty heavy water.
I wasn't sure, and
What you want to try and do, Fred, is keep your bait right up off the bottom.
Okay. Close to the bottom, but not on the bottom.
As close to the bottom as you can get it.
All right.
There's one.
There's one.
There he is. Fish on. Feels like a pretty decent one.
Great show, great show. Nice.
He
boy.
took that fly right up over behind, alongside that rock on the other side over there.
Oh,
He's a
beauty.
fresh fish too. If you look, you can see he's real silvery.
Yeah, he's still
He's
got
fresh
the-
in out of the lake probably within the last 2-3 days.
Oh, great. Their color darkens then when they're in here a while, huh?
Yeah, they get in here for a week or so. They get real dark on top. They lose that silver color and they get a real brilliant orange stripe on the side of them.
And it only takes a couple days to do that, huh?
Probably I'd say about a week.
Uh-huh.
Well, this is where you get into trouble. You think you got
Yeah.
him, he gets in his slow stuff,
Yeah.
and once he sees a net
Oh,
or he
is he
sees
a
me
nice
standing
one?
here, he's probably going to take off.
Is he a nice one? Oh, look at him roll.
See if we can walk him back in.
Yeah, I think the thing to do would be try to beach him, huh?
Well, you don't want to horse him. You just want to.
Just
He
hang
wants
on
to go. You let him go. He ain't quite ready yet.
No, he still has a lot of fight left in him.
I don't know if he'll fit in that net. There we go.
I'd say you played him like you knew what you were doing.
Oh, I get lucky once in a while.
Maybe that isn't your first one, huh?
This is what it's all about up here. Steelhead in ERIE. Oh, he's probably about 4 pounds, maybe 5 pounds. No, he's fresh out of the lake. This is a male, I think. He's got a
That
little
is
bit
a
of
nice one.
I'm not real sure.
I'd settle for one of them.
I like to let these go. He looks good.
Oh, here's two fellas that had luck. Oh, one's a nice male, one's a nice female. Could tell the male by the hooked jaw. Oh, they're nice sized fish. Beautiful tribe. These ponds up here, Ken, are they rearing ponds?
Yeah, they're run by the Fish Commission. I believe what's in there now is next year's brood of young steelhead. I think they were hatched back in probably May or June, and they've grown to maybe 4 or 5 inches. They're getting ready to release them. They'll probably release them here within the next month or so. And I think what they do is let them right out the end of the raceways here, and they go down in a little creek and down to the big creek, and in no time they're down in the lake.
Well, Ken, we had a great time here. I sure enjoyed myself. We caught some fish.
Yeah, we had a pretty great day. Fish cooperated pretty well for us today.
Boy, nice steelhead in here. I'm really glad we made the trip.
Yeah.
Keep in mind that fly fishing, a sport that many write off as a seasonal activity restricted to the summertime, can actually work for the fishermen year-round. And like fly fishing, our next activity has no seasonal limitations either. In fact, you can forget pretty much all the restrictions when we come back to focus on recreational vehicles that will go just about everywhere and anywhere, anytime you want.
If you're looking for a fishing boat, look no farther. From tournament bass boats to fish and ski boats, we've got them, all powered by Mercury Outboards. Boat Fish Fun Shop, located in Mount Pleasant, specializes in Triton, Ranger, Stroker, and Monarch boats, powered by Mercury and driven by you. Boat Fish Fun Shop is a full-service Mercury dealer with computer hookup to Mercury Parts Department for all Mercury, Mariner, and Mercruiser engines. Our factory-certified technicians offer complete service. Stop in to see us in Mount Pleasant or call 724-547-9499.
Introducing Pete Maltese's Headbreaker Fishing System. The Headbreaker is a patented jig head that offers versatility in jigging or trolling thanks to its 2 breakaway lower sections. The headbreaker's design acts as a rudder to stabilize the presentation and brings out the best action of the plastic tail. Each kit contains 10 minis, 5 originals, and 2 huskies. Send check or money order to Pete Maltese and start catching more fish.
Enjoy your time on the water. Whether you're boating, riding your personal watercraft, swimming, fishing, or just relaxing in the sun, an Easy Dock floating dock will enhance your time on the water. The Easy Dock system has it all: rugged, adaptable, reliable, and safe. Constructed with heavy-duty polyethylene, the docks have excellent load capacity with virtually unlimited layout flexibility. Docks, PWC lifts, boat lifts, plus a variety of anchoring systems and accessories make Easy Dock the selection for your dock. For private, commercial, and public use, the Easy Dock system is a simple, low-maintenance, versatile design that provides years of convenient, durable use. The EasyPort Personal Watercraft Lift is a simple drive-on, push-off. EasyPort moves with changing water levels and helps protect the craft from damage caused by wind or wave action. Even beginning PWC operators will find boarding and launching a breeze.
If you're looking for guaranteed fishing fun for the entire family, check out 84 Lakes. We have 3 lakes brimming with different kinds of fish and a bait shop, featuring tags, contests, and prizes every day. We stock often and are open every day except Christmas. Located on Route 136 in 84, Pennsylvania. We offer group rates and birthday parties. And while you're there, stop in 84 Lounge. Enjoy a cold drink and good food in our spacious lounge and family-style dining room. Our friendly and courteous staff will treat you and your family right. Planning a party? Call and reserve your date today. That's 84 Lounge and Lakes. For the best in food and fishing, 364 days out of the year. For more information, give us a call at the lounge at 724-228-3552 or the lake at 724-228-8527.
Quadrunner. The name alone evokes images of speed, excitement, and yes, even danger. But as our next guest, Frank Greenhouse of the Gibsonia Cycle Center, is about to explain, virtually all the danger can be eliminated simply by observing a few safety tips. Thus, his lesson and his vehicles account for our last segment on today's show.
My name is Frank Greenhouse. We're here at my shop, Gibsonia Cycle Center. I've been involved with selling motorcycles for around 22 years now, and of course ATVs for around 10. Today we'd like to discuss the idea of off-road recreational vehicles and bring out the positive side, because everyone's heard so much about the negatives of the four-wheelers and three-wheelers. At this time we only sell four-wheel off-road vehicles in the ATV line. This is one here that's a general all-purpose machine, has racks, front and rear, a trailer hitch in the back. It's an automatic clutch, has 5 speeds forward and reverse with electric start. Something like this would be very popular for family use, recreational use, hunting, fishing, and a relatively safe machine. This type of machine is as safe as the operator, actually, and this is one of the things that we've all heard about, machines that were involved in accidents, people that got hurt, and so forth. Generally speaking, it's not the machine's fault. The rider of the machine is in control of it. If a rider does not know how to control it, he's a good potential accident. Let me introduce Curtis Berdoner. This is a fellow that races out of our shop, and he does race on a motorcycle. The gear for a motorcycle and a quad are roughly about the same. What he has on are a pair of boots. The boots are very tall. They protect the ankle, they protect the entire foot, and they protect part of the calf. At the least, anyone riding an ATV or a motorcycle should have at least high-top leather boots on. Now, he also has racing pants on. These have knee protection and shin protection going down inside the boot. So basically, he is covered from here to the top of his knee. And this helps quite a bit. There's also hip paddings in the pants. Right here you have chest protector. You have protection in the front, protection in the rear, at your collarbone, on your shoulder. He would also be wearing gloves, goggles, and a helmet. Okay, one of the other things that comes into off-road riding in the public's eye is not being a nuisance. A nuisance would be if you are making too much noise, riding on property you're not allowed to ride on. With any off-road vehicle, you must have the property owner's okay. He should give you written permission to ride on his property. The only exception to that would be at a racetrack or a sanctioned state or government-owned trail set aside for recreational riding. A rider had to shift his weight a little bit around the turn and up the hill. This is one of the reasons why you don't ride passengers. You can't shift your weight with a passenger on the back, and it puts too much weight on the back, and not, you know, the machine is designed for one rider. A lot of people can get in trouble if they're loading the machine down improperly or have a lot of passengers. And I have heard of situations where people have used the machine for carrying more than one person.
We cannot emphasize enough the importance of safety. So if you plan to either buy or just ride a QUADRUNNER in the future, please make sure that you take the proper precautions.
That's our show for today. We hope you've enjoyed it. If you have questions, comments, or suggestions for future program topics, you can write to us at McMall Productions, 156 Paris Drive, Pittsburgh, PA 15239. Thanks for watching. Attention business owners, the producers of the Western Pennsylvania Outdoor Guide want you to advertise on our show. Now television advertising is easier than ever and very affordable. To find out more, give us a call during regular business hours at area code 412-795-0873. That's the Western Pennsylvania Outdoor Guide, reaching people who love the outdoors, just like you.
But they call it steelhead. Steelhead, they just call it. It's a rainbow trout that's gone out in the lake, and it spends all summer out in the lake. And some of them come in the fall and spawn, and some come up in the springtime, like these ones here.
Like a guy asked me about what advice I give a fisherman.
Right.
Fishing
A young fisherman. What advice would you give a young fisherman?
Keep your hook sharp and keep your plug in the water. That's all you need to do to catch fish.